Hello everyone, and welcome to our video here. I'm here with my good friend Stoyan.
Thank you, Rafael, for inviting me, for being part of this podcast.
Amazing. So we are here to discuss about various topics regarding trading, the retail trading industry, and why many things have been overall misleading for most of the people out there. And we are going to discuss some general important aspects you have to be aware if you really want to become successful in this industry, right?
Absolutely. And starting off, we would like to discuss the millionaire mindset. That everyone would like to come into the retail industry, become a millionaire in one day, in 1 week, in a few months, and they don't really take the long road where they need to learn. It is a process. They need to grow. They need to make mistakes. They need to lose an account in order to get there. It's a process. It's a long-term game. It's not just you go and you become a millionaire. And you can see a lot of influencers, a lot of YouTubers that will tell you, register, take those signals, take this copy trade, and you'll become a millionaire. But the correct way to do it is to invest by yourself. It takes time. It will take mistakes, so you can get where you want in your trading journey. But in the end of the day, it's worth it. So this is one of the big aspects that retail traders need to know.
Yes, of course, but we also need to explain to the people that unfortunately 90% of retail traders, as you know, you have worked in the industry for several brokers, right?
Absolutely, for more than 8 years in different retail brokers so far. So I know inside out how it works in the operations side, on the retail side, working with clients, and on the back end.
Exactly. So when we say that 90% of retail traders lose money, we can always go to every broker, a regulated broker. They publish at the top or bottom of the website. Usually it's about 68 to 80% of the accounts are losing money. The data is for every quarter, right?
Absolutely. So every regulated broker and licensed broker is obliged that when you go to a broker, you need to check at the bottom of the page what are the regulations, what are the licenses, and what is the percentage of retail traders that are losing money. Because this gives you an indication in which industry you are going and what are your chances as a start, as a newbie, as a new learning trader to win.
Exactly. So at the end of the year, though, this figure gets closer to 95%. The reason is because obviously one client can be profitable for the first quarter, but then eventually the mistakes will start, and maximum by the end of the year this person will be at zero, right?
Absolutely. So it takes also some trading risk to reward ratio and management skills. Many traders come with the right strategy or with an expert advisor that they fully trust, but it takes also a discipline. It takes so as we know, markets change, they're always evolving. So even if a certain strategy works, it may need a certain adaptation, certain aspects to be considered, like volatility is a great factor. Volumes need to be discussed as well. And this is something that retail traders need to get to learn, and somebody as an expert needs to explain to them that it is important.
Exactly. So one aspect of my brand ROI forecast, as you have seen by now that we have shared many things, I kind of do things differently, and my approach when I show to my members the forecast of the market is to focus on swing trading rather than day trading.
Yes.
The reason is obviously very simple. In day trading, nobody makes money. Unfortunately, many people online or influencers, they show to the people that they are successful day traders, but the reality is not the same, right?
Absolutely.
I'm sure you have seen thousands of clients until today.
Yeah, and thousands that lose money. Of course, some of them win money. However, it is like the long journey. So one of the benefits of the ROI forecast is that the swing trading focuses on the long term. So when you follow the strategy for a long term, when you don't just see the markets from a perspective, I need to win in 1 day, or I need to win in 1 hour, or this works for a very short period of time, you have more leverage. You can be more profitable, and you need an expert. And in that sense, I have been following your Telegram channel, your content, and I have seen already positive results in several profitable trading executions.
Thank you. Of course, this comes with a lot of work behind the scenes, things that people are not aware of. So it takes a lot of focus, and you have to be able to see the markets differently. One of the aspects I'm personally using into generating my analysis and also recommendations for my clients is the aspect of the risk to reward ratio. Generally, I'm looking to find an instrument or a market condition that can generate a much greater percentage of the market move rather than focusing on the same pairs or the same instruments again and again. A mistake that, as you are aware, most of the retail traders do. They only trade on gold. Maybe, of course, gold is a very expensive instrument to trade for most retail clients, and they end up burning the account because they are chasing the market back and forth. So, of course, what we do differently at ROI Forecast is that we focus on quality rather than quantity, and of course, this is something that people can see from our trade recommendation results on the P&L chart. I will attach an image right here and also in the description, so they can see that our performance usually we go up in profits, then we might have a few minor losses because we have seen that the market is not very stable, so we reduce our risk. We always close minus positions on the least possible loss available, and then we let our profits run for a greater move, and that's why we are able to achieve a high profit ratio than most of the competitors. Of course, this year we have successfully beat the average yearly performance of the S&P 500, which this is what makes trading worth, right?
And the reason why this is so successful is because it focuses purely on the value trading, on the opportunity when it arrives, and you don't overtrade, which is a very common pattern in trading, in retail trading. So even if you have a sequence of winning trades, a winning period, you also have bad days. You also have losing trades. And this is absolutely normal. But the most important is to stay long-term in the game and be consistent. So with value trading, understanding that you don't have to trade every day, you don't have to win every day, because this is not what the trading what is all about. You have to stay long in the game, and you have to have your odds high with high probability trades, with value trading, and trade only when there is opportunity. And if there is no opportunity, if the markets are sideways, if you see consolidation, you don't trade. And that's fine. If you have 1 week without trades, it's better than accumulating losses over time or getting your account stopped out on a swap high level.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying even to my members, that some weeks of the year you just rather don't look at the charts and go away from the screens. Maybe you enjoy more activities in your day-to-day life, right?
Absolutely.
If you live in a nice place, you can go to the beach, you forget about the market, and then you come back when there is an opportunity. Of course, this is what I'm actually promoting to my live sessions as well, as you know.
Yeah.
And I will be always direct and straightforward to my clients. I always tell them, look guys, this is what it is. I cannot recommend anything because we don't have anything. So we would rather save money and stress and sit back, relax, and join the market when there is an opportunity.
Absolutely. And then you have the personal approach that you can talk directly with the owner of this product, which is not always accessible. Like you can see a lot of influencers when they start working with clients, referring them to brokers, and then they disappear, or the relationship is not there. But the real commitment is when you have a question, when you don't know something, why this trade is executed, what are the risk to reward ratio, why did we do this trade, when you have somebody that can guide you and not just tell you execute this and trade this, but explain you those are the reasons why, and they teach you to be self-sufficient. So when let's say you find opportunities, you can do it by yourself. This
Eventually.
is a good leader.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So it takes time. That's what I say to everyone who joins my service. I always say that, look, it might take you 2, 3 months, 6 months, or even a year or more. And then you will start seeing things like we see. But of course, it's always better if you are part of a trading community, because trading is a lonely business. This is the truth. And in my view, the reason why I started ROI Forecast is not only to help retail traders, is also to create a community in which we share our views and we explain the reasons, so everyone gets access to this information. And always I'm open to answer any questions. I always give the reasons why this is happening to the market. I always know how to explain the relationship between different instruments, because most people believe that forex is just forex and that's it. Whereas if you want to be successful, you have to be able to trade on commodities, on metals, ETFs, indices, pretty much everything. And that will be a consideration depending on the current market dynamic. What is the risk to reward ratio we can see, and also the other big aspect is whether it's worth to take that specific trade according to the probability of the volatility that we can see in the market. Because if we don't have any volatility, unfortunately, that creates a sideways market where people get confused, they take trades the wrong direction, and then when there is a breakout to the upside or downside, then obviously they end up on the wrong side because they got confused and they lost money. So that's what one of the aspects that we focus on providing, is to explain why we don't trade in those conditions. So, okay. That's what we can say overall about the service. Of course, we will make more videos in the future. One important thing that I would like to discuss with you, since we both worked for years in the retail trading brokerage industry, we know a few more things than the public out there.